So some of these, women are asking a lot of questions about what's going on, about not being married. And you got this one guy, he going to give an answer to why a lot of the modern American woman cannot get married. Let's review it.
Do you think that American women are unmarriageable?
Oh, this one's probably going to get banned, but I'm going to answer the question because she is asking a legitimate question, and I love that she is, to be honest with you, but I know my answer is going to trigger some people. The answer is yes, American women have become unmarriageable. And it's not really for the reasons you're talking about. You talk about being promiscuous and all that. Honestly, I could care less what somebody does.
Well, there's a little disagreement there with me because you don't want a woman that's so loose. You don't want a woman that you literally can drive a Mack truck through. Okay. Most men want a woman still have some walls, want to have some tightness somewhere. Okay. That's just bottom line. So that's him on that one. But let's continue.
What it is they don't respect us.
Boom. Right there. They do not respect men. I'm going to tell you why in America they don't respect men. Because of daddy government. See, when daddy government stepped in and they can go have babies and daddy government gives them a place to stay, Section 8, gives them food stamps, can give them a little cash, they call it TANF, things like that. That took away the natural desire for men. Because in most societies outside the world, people that cannot get those things, they look more to their men to provide those things. You understand? And so when women do not get things from men and they get it from other sources outside of men, and then they can get these jobs and these degrees and all of that. Now some of them making their own money. They really not going to respect a man. This is why a lot of American women are not marriageable. Because as this man said, and which is true and which is going on all over America, men aren't respected. But let's continue.
They don't respect us as men. They don't respect us as human beings.
That as well. Especially black men. Now he's a white person. He's saying it. But as black men, we're not respected times 1,000. The only time black men are respected and black men have value is one or two reasons. Either we bring an entertainment value to you or to some corporation, or we're dead. And we're dead, you get in a bag. If the police kill us on camera. Prime example. Hello, George Floyd. $90 million. Organization Black Lives Matter, led by these three, women. I think they LGBT at that. Finesse with the white liberal, $90 million off that brother's dead body. They finessed all that money and the black community didn't see a dime of that money. When you do the research on that, all that was going to LGBT and trans groups. That's where the money was going, not to a single black person. You can look at every black man that died, somebody getting a bag off of the death of that black man. So either we were valuable dead if the police kill us or entertainment. That's the value of black men in America. Why would you want to really get married to someone who don't even value you as a human being, black man? Only get with someone that value you as a human being and as a freaking man.
They have this preconceived notion of what we're supposed to be, which is perfect. They have all their criteria that no man could ever meet. And even if he managed to, they'd create new criteria that, again,
moving the goalposts is basically what he's talking about, right? Because, you hear all that. Well, he needs to have 6 figures. He needs to have a 6-pack. He needs to be 6 feet, right? A 6-pack can come and go. Money could come and go. Height, either you have it or you don't, right? The expectations of a lot of them, now they're saying at least 6 inches or whatever or more, right? So stupid. So stupid. And this is why the guys who have some sort of, money, they're checking out the process in America because they're saying, I'm sick of that crap. That's so freaking unrealistic. It's not real. And then if you get, like you say, if you get that, well, he make 100,000. Well, he should be making 250,000. Huh? How much you make? 25,000 a year. But you requested all this crap. Do you as a woman, do you have a six pack? Do you have that? What if a man say, well, my requirements for a woman is a six pack, double D's, a bubble butt, and all of that. You ain't got all that. I ain't fooling with you. Period. And you can't be over the age of 25. Well, what if he says that? Oh, but then all of a sudden that'd be wrong if men say that, right?
We could never meet. So yes, marriage is done. We've walked away. Dating is done. We're done. That's where it's at. Enjoy.
Yeah, and what he said is enjoy. And this is why you're seeing a lot of videos now on TikTok where you have these women are giving confessionals about how they messed up their life. That when in their youth, they was, living it up. Fooling with this guy, that guy, Pookie and Ray Ray. But now, since they're 35 and 40, hey, where the good men at? Then when the good men that they had opportunity to be with, they go look them up on social media, preferably Facebook, more anywhere else, and they see they're with their families. They have their wives and their children. See, good men that really want to be married, they can get married if that's what they want. But in this climate right here, it's a needle in a haystack. I would not want to be any of you trying to date somebody. I'm tell you this much. If I was one of you, I'd be scared to date in America. I'll be honest with you, I'd be scared. The trans thing is what really just, oh my God, that's something we didn't have to deal with when I was out there. But now y'all have to deal with this trans thing. At least you go to other places, if you're a brother, you go to the motherland, you ain't got to worry about that because that's not acceptable in the motherland. Please. You better not talk about that over there. Now, I know some of y'all going to Thailand and all that, and, I know they practice some of that mess over there, so y'all better be careful. But you go to the motherland, you got that to worry about. But, marriage is done. For a lot of men, marriage is done. Now, not to say that men don't want a family, that if men meet the right one, they can consider it. But I will say to you guys, who are deciding to get married in America, you better do a prenuptial agreement. You better do that because that no-fault divorce opens you up to being, think about it. You get married and everything is taken away from you. Everything. It's like who would go into business with somebody that you sign a contract for a business partnership. That person can leave the business not even after the ink is dried and take away half of your business away? No person would sign a business contract like that unless they didn't read it. No person would know. And a lot of times men know this going in. I lose half. This is why you need to make sure to get everything you need to get and sign you a prenuptial agreement if you decide to do it in America. Because a lot of men today just not willing to take that risk. And the problem with women today is they want a wedding. They really don't want to be a wife. They all dream about a wedding. That's it. But what it takes to be a wife, they want to leave that because I'm not happy and my feelings. And as men, we're more logical. We understand, listen, it's some days you may not feel right. You may not feel happy. You may feel that come and go. Logically speaking, you keep your family together. Well, I just feel different about that because I'm not happy and he's not making me happy. And then because they want to move off of emotion, in which men don't get with a woman that's too emotional. In other words, her emotions guide her decisions. Because there are women who may be emotional because they're just women, and you want women to have feminine features, of course. But you still want a woman that's logical at the same time. Because they have logical women out there that think, wait a minute, I don't make decisions when I'm emotionally, hyped up. I wait till I'm calm. I wait till I'm centered. Then I will make a decision on something. Because emotional spending, emotional decisions, making decisions about your relationship on emotion, that don't work. But what started all this and why the problem has came up, it came after the no-fault divorce, feminism, and daddy government stepping in. Even when I spoke to my father about this, he even highlighted those three things coming in the early 70s that literally start destroying the family in America. Those three things he highlighted. But more so he highlighted was the welfare and the no-fault divorce. Probably a little bit more. He said feminism, yes, but them two especially, because it took the man out the home and it took the respect away that men had for hundreds of years in America. But let me know what y'all think about what this man says here. Do you feel American women are unmarriageable? Let me know.